The Triumph Speed 400 2026 is one of those bikes that instantly grabs attention, not because it's the loudest or the flashiest, but because it feels genuinely well thought out. It's a motorcycle that brings back the pure joy of riding without overcomplicating things. And what's even better, Triumph has managed to blend that old-school charm with modern performance and features that make it feel fresh and relevant in today's world. Right from the first glance, the Speed 400 gives off that unmistakable British roadster vibe. It's compact, muscular, and beautifully balanced in proportions. The tank shape, with its sculpted sides and brushed aluminum finish, sets the tone. It has a solid, confident stance that tells you it's not pretending to be something it's not. The round LED headlamp, the clean lines running along the body, and the brushed metal details all come together to give it that premium, timeless look. Triumph hasn't tried to make it look futuristic. They've leaned into heritage, and it works. The gold-colored front forks, subtle Triumph badging, and neat tail section add the right touch of sportiness. Every line looks deliberate. It's a motorcycle that looks just as good standing still as it does flying down the road. When you hop on, the attention to detail continues. The seat height sits comfortably low, which immediately makes it accessible to a wide range of riders. The materials feel premium. No cheap plastics or loose-fitting panels. Triumph has clearly worked on fit and finish. The seat is well cushioned, wide enough for long rides, and tapers just enough at the front for easy foot placement. The handlebar positioning is upright but slightly leaned forward, offering that perfect balance between comfort and sportiness. It's the kind of riding posture that makes you want to take the long way home. Space-wise, it's surprisingly accommodating for a compact roadster. The pillion seat isn't just for show, it's actually usable for short city rides. The mirrors give a clear view behind without sticking out awkwardly, and the switchgear feels tactile and well built. Triumph didn't overload the bike with unnecessary buttons or modes. It's simple, intuitive, and everything feels right where it should be. Move to the tech side and the Speed 400 continues to impress. It comes with a fully digital and analog combo instrument cluster, a neat blend of classic aesthetics and modern convenience. You get a digital readout for speed, gear position, fuel, trip data, and even real-time mileage. There's Bluetooth connectivity for navigation and calls, which is a nice touch for a bike in this segment. Safety hasn't been ignored either. It features dual-channel ABS, ride-by-wire throttle, and traction control that can be switched off if you want a more raw experience. Small things like the LED lighting setup, USB charging port, and hazard lights show Triumph's focus on everyday practicality. Now, performance. This is where the Speed 400 really shines. Under the tank, there's a single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine that produces around 40 horsepower and roughly 37 newton-meters of torque. It might not sound like superbike numbers, but the way Triumph has tuned it makes all the difference. Power delivery is linear, smooth, and very responsive. The bike pulls cleanly from low revs and builds speed with a nice growl from the exhaust. It's not intimidating, but it's not dull either. It's engaging. The 6-speed gearbox shifts crisply and the slip and assist clutch keeps things light in traffic. Handling is where you really feel the DNA of Triumph's bigger roadsters. The Speed 400 feels light, nimble, and planted. It corners with confidence and stability that inspires you to push a bit harder each time. The suspension setup, a USD fork at the front, and a gas-charged monoshock at the rear soaks up bumps well without feeling too soft. Even on uneven city roads, the bike maintains its composure. The braking performance is sharp and predictable, thanks to the bi-brace setup from Brembo's sub-brand. You get a strong bite up front and great feedback from the lever. Fuel economy is another area where it scores well. Depending on how you ride, you can expect somewhere around 28 to 32 kilometers per liter, which makes it practical for daily use. The 13-liter fuel tank gives a good range for weekend rides too. Speaking of practicality, Triumph has made sure the Speed 400 isn't just a weekend toy. The seating comfort, light clutch, and smooth throttle make it great for city commutes. The visibility is excellent with wide mirrors and an upright seating position that lets you see over traffic. There's enough ground clearance to handle speed breakers without scraping anything, and the compact size makes lane filtering effortless. Storage space is limited, as you'd expect from a naked roadster, but you can easily fit basic essentials under the seat or strap a tailbag for longer trips. So, is the Triumph Speed 400 2026 worth your attention? Absolutely. It's the kind of bike that brings together style, performance, and practicality in a way that few others manage at this price point. The pros are clear: premium build quality, excellent handling, smooth engine, and everyday usability. On the flip side, some might find the exhaust note a bit subdued, and long-distance pillion comfort isn't the best. But those are small trade-offs for what you get overall. In the end, the Speed 400 is a bike that makes sense for both new and experienced riders. It's approachable yet exciting, classic yet modern. Triumph has done something special here. They've made a bike that reminds you why you fell in love with motorcycling in the first place. It's not just about speed or power, it's about connection, control, and that pure, simple joy of the ride.